Hi, this is Lord Joseph Games. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. We've got 14 diamonds now because I found 8 more down in the tunnels, and I've got myself a full suit of iron armour. I've basically finished my house. It's only a little starter hut anyway, so what I'm thinking of doing is the third block, like, I'll get my axe out, like that. I'm just going to chop away to have like a little high window. Just 3 wide on one side it's going to be, and we're going to start trying to build a farm today to try and get a consistent source of food. Right, it's only going to be a small one. I'm going to dig a bit of way and I'm going to do it on the side of the house. So we need 8 blocks, so that's the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that'll be the corner of our little farm. Okay, the walls I suppose will be made out of cobblestone. For now at least. Oh, we'll actually use the cobblestone walls. So we'll dig 2 more blocks away, like this, to make sure we've got enough space so no animals try and jump over, and we'll try and set up a little farm for ourselves. Other than that, there's been no real building progress. I'll go and get some cobblestone now and try and make some fences. There you go, 60 fences. That should be by far enough to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not the middle block anymore, is it? Oh no, it is. I found it out properly. So we are going to have to dig a bit more away. Yeah, so I'm just placing down a thing. We'll go and get a bucket. So we've got a bit of extra iron. Because we've got a bit of extra iron, sorry. And yeah, it should work out quite well. There's water over there, so it's not going to be a problem in the way of water. And I'd quite like to dig out just 2 more down the side. There was a nice gap, so make sure no zombies or skeletons or blazes or ghasts, or no blazes or ghasts, but you know, any mobs try and jump over and try and get to our crops. Now, yeah, so our little farm should be getting going once we get the bucket, and we'll get a hoe as well, so it should be sorted. Let's put that dirt away. Probably going to try and make a bit like a more European style city at first, and then try and modernise it as we get more complicated materials. And by what I mean by that is use like stone brick mainly in big like long rows of scrabbly stone houses, and then try and upgrade it with iron and make big monuments and things like that later on, and have it more like a big modern city. Like if you look down the banks of the River Thames, or if you look in big cities such as like big commercial areas in Tokyo or New York, places like that. I think that'd be a pretty cool build style. We're going to build, I've actually seen around the area there is, I'm pleased to say, a dark oak forest, so we'll be able to get some of the cooler doors, and a swamp. I mean, I don't know why we'd want a swamp, but actually, well, I say that, there are certain things that you can get in a swamp. Actually, we'll use another door over here that you can't get anywhere. Well, you can get otherwhere else, but it's quite good for clay. And okay, obviously here's our hoe. Okay. And as far as animals around here, I've seen pigs, cows, and chickens, so that'll be our main source of food. I've not seen any rabbits, which is obviously the new mod for 1.8. I'd quite like to see some of that actually, and try and make more of the newer stuff, but unfortunately I've not seen any yet. I've had quite a big play of Game Dev Tycoon. I've really enjoyed it. Well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but we might do some stuff in kind of relation to some of our other series like that. We're actually quite hungry, so we'll probably eat more. This is why we need to get the farm up and running, because we are basically out of food. And we need to get like a sugarcane farm and stuff up and running. We're basically going to do a lot of farming in the coming days on Minecraft. Well, coming episodes. That's what we'll say. We'll say coming episodes will probably be a lot to do with building farms. But what we need to find is some I genuinely can't remember what I was about to say. It's quite important as well. Wool, sheep. I'll find some wool, because obviously it's coming night, and I'm just going to spend the whole night in a hole again. And that's not really something I want to do. So actually, what we might do is we might actually have a quick look around the area to see if we can find any sheep just to kill quickly. We might just go into the swamp. Slimes in the swamp, I think, is the main swamp creature. Oh! It's these new things. These new... I don't know what you'd call them. These are quite cool though. Like these new little... really properly swampy area, like something from Florida or something. I don't really know what you'd call them really. But... like... marsh, yeah, marsh. But marsh is a very similar word to swamp. But that's probably the word I'll use for it. It's a marsh. Rabbits. I said I wanted to find some rabbits, and I have now. I don't want to kill them though, because I don't know if there are any more cows. I might kill a cow, because these cows aren't very near the base, and there are more nearer to the base. And more seeds. So we'll get these planted just before we go. Oh, actually, might be worth killing this skeleton on the count of fact that we can use the bone meal to get some quick wheat growth. Yeah, that's a plan actually. So let's swim back to our island and try and take... that is our island, isn't it? Yeah. Try and take a bit of a back route round so we don't get killed by skeletons. Yeah, it'll be pretty good really. I'd say on the whole, it's going to be pretty good. I like to make some vehicles as well, like hot air balloons. Kind of want to do some stuff with hot air balloons and airships. I don't know. I mean, an airship or a blimp or a zeppelin or whatever you want to call it, they're all basically the same word for the same thing. Yeah, build one of them. It's a mini zombie. The mobs seem to be leaving me alone. I have no idea why that is. Oh no. I think the thing is also... we might want to just create a bit of a direct entrance, so you can come straight from the house to the farm without... and we'll put a door down. So there. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't feel like there's a lot to say at the minute. I mean, we're just going to be waiting out really now. So I suppose what we'll do is we'll go down and we'll do a bit of mining and I'll talk about the channel. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to find some more diamonds. Like last time I thought, I was saying about what kind of buildings we like to build, and I mentioned the Eiffel Tower, the Houses of Parliament, the Kremlin, the Empire State building, all things that I would like to build. But there are lots of other things as well. I like to build a police station, a courthouse, a Chinese restaurant, some kind of base for some sort of like, we don't have any wood, for some sort of evil organisation, intelligence services. Yeah, it's gonna be like a really proper city, like a big. One thing, there was an adventure map. I can't remember which one, but it had a massive comic book store in it, and I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, I'd like to build something like that. Maybe not a comic book because it's not really something I have a lot of interest in, but a video game store perhaps, and a big library, and a museum, a power station. Be a good one to build. A lot of factories and just lots of things from all over the world. Really, it'd be pretty good. We do actually have half a stack of wood. I say we're out of wood. I have half a stack right here. So yeah, obviously we can't really do any of that until we get some wool. Really, is the next priority. So just really gonna have a bit of a mine around until we can. Basically, generally when I play Minecraft, when I get the bed, that's it. Like I've won. Not I've won obviously, but like, because I generally just take a bed around with me then, and I never have any nights, and I don't really go into caves. I normally branch mine instead, so there's very little danger for me after that in the game. But obviously, if I'm going to be doing it like this, I'm going to try and build some kind of experience farm and things like that. So there will be a lot of opportunities for me to die, so I'll have to be quite careful about stuff like that. Yeah, but yeah, I think it'll be pretty fun on the whole. I think it'll be pretty fun. Try and build some secret doors with the redstone. That's like basically the only thing I ever use redstone for. I mean, like little practicalities is really what I use redstone for. Not a lot of redstone. If you want, I'm not going to be one of those people that can like build Pong in Minecraft. I mean, I wish I could by all means, but it just goes over my head. I mean, I did electronics at school, and I actually managed to complete. I had to manage to complete the electronics thing, but I didn't actually do. I wasn't by any means the best student at it. Some people were much better than I was, and I don't actually understand redstone. Is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say at the end of the day is that I don't understand redstone. But I'm gonna have a go, really. More for you guys than for anything. I mean, if you guys just say, actually, LJG games, we don't actually care about redstone whatsoever. Not only will I be immensely relieved, I'll be able to adjust myself accordingly and not do any redstone. Well, that'll be why I'll be immensely relieved. We've got. I mean, I don't know what else there is. I mean, you can. What is it you can do out of redstone? I suppose I can get redstone blocks and use them for more decoration purposes. I mean, that's what I'll probably do. And also, we're going to have to try and conquer, of course, the undersea temple. So what I'm going to do now is, because I've actually run out of torches, try and shave off the sides a bit, like around the torch that I've got. Yeah, and I don't know what I'll do with the undersea temple. I mean, I might try and make a farm out of it, but what I'd much rather try and do is try and make like mine the whole thing out, and then build kind of like an aquarium, or maybe not even mine the whole thing out, build just like an aquarium. But I'm gonna have to kill quite a lot of them to try and get enough of the blocks, because the blocks are really cool. I don't know how much you know about the prismarine and the sea lanterns, but Gold! We found some gold. We got the gold. Got the gold. Got the gold. 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 We could go. Got the gold. Got the gold. Got the gold. And iron and redstone. Right. So yeah, this is a really good little find here. Iron. Possibly make a space station out of that. Save it all up. Obviously, we'll need quite a lot of iron for what even biome are we in? Extreme Hills, yeah, that's what I thought we were in. For the beacon. Yeah, so we'll have to kill the Wither as well. Oh, there's so much to do actually. I can kill the Ender Dragon. There's actually, I take it back, there's loads to do. But I say I take it back, I never actually said anything to the contrary. But yeah, there's loads to do. Absolute loads. And this diorite stuff kind of reminds me of Austria. I don't know why, it just reminds me of Austria. I think it's because it's the same colour as Austria in Europa. Universalis is the game I'm talking about, in case you didn't know. Yeah, and we could build like Buckingham Palace, maybe that'd be cool. I mean, Prince Charles, I don't know how many people know this. I mean, probably not very many people in England, never mind like afar. But Prince Charles has said that when he when the Queen dies, and he takes the throne, he's not going to live in Buckingham Palace, and there was talks of it being turned into a hotel. So maybe we could build Buckingham Palace, and then turn it into a hotel. So there you go. It's actually been probably roughly the time for a single video. We started at what? Yeah, we'll keep going until for a couple more minutes, try and find some stuff. It's just me really talking about the channel. Like I say, once we get some wool, that's when it'll really take off, because then I'll be able to work, like, because it'll be day, rather than day, night. So yeah. But really it's just a little update. I mean, I'm just trying to think of other things I could be building. Shops, build like the Trafford Centre-esque thing. I mean, I suppose in America you'd call it a mall. In Spain you'd probably call it a Centro Comercial, and in France you'd probably call it a Magasin Très Grand. So there you go. So yeah, oh yeah, and in Japanese in Japan you'd call it a departo. So yeah, in fact, if anything, that's the easiest to say, surprisingly. There you go. I'm just like hoping that I just like dig a bit out, because I feel like I'm just making like a really boring video, but I'm hoping I just dig some out and then like find some diamonds that will all be worth it. But so far, it's not happening. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna try and find some sheep, and after that, I will be back. Okay, thanks, bye guys.